Guys, listen. This gun is not bad. I think it's the best budget gun in the game. It's like the bare minimum. It has enough fire rate and the recoil is so good. It's like a laser beam. And no, it doesn't work that way. Let me explain. We all know, or some, or most of us, know that this is a lie. Every gun has their own damage profile, and for most guns, having the same ammo level as the enemy's helmet is going to take 2 shots to kill, or more. So basically, bullets would only one-shot you if your helmet is at least 1 level below the level of the ammo that they have. So having the same level of helmet as the enemy's bullet gives you a better chance to survive. Now, this only works for guns like assault rifles. If you're using sniper rifles or DMRs, you can however one-shot their heads when you're using the same ammo level. That means anything on the marksman and bolt action category, and there are exceptions in the carbine category, and that is the M14, the BM59, and the infamous SVTU. Rest of the gun is not going to one-shot you if they're on the same level. In this video, we're gonna be focusing on the helmet, and I'm gonna break it down to you. The reason I'm making this video is because I wanna share and help other players, especially the new players on the Steam, and help you understand more on why you could survive some shots or why you just can kill these people even when you shot their head. So the differences of these helmets, whether it's good or not, comes from things like how it affects your movement speed, sound blocking, hitboxes, and even the material. Most of you probably already figured all of this, but there's also the ricochet chance. Ricochet chance refers to when the bullet hits the edges of your helmet. No matter what tier of ammo you have, it's going to bounce the bullet. The higher the chance, the better. But this ricochet chance coverage will depend on the hitboxes of your helmet itself. Take a look at this tier 4 helmet. This helmet has a low ricochet chance, but it has an additional ear protection. Remember when I said having the same bullet level as the helmet? If the helmet bounces the bullet, it's going to increase your shoot to kill by an additional of 1 bullet. So instead of having 2 STK, it is now a 3 STK because of the ricochet chance. Yes, it's low chance, but having the additional hitbox itself already gives you more survival chance. Additionally, face masks also has its own hitboxes. Now I can't test this. The shooting range itself doesn't have face masks, so they really need to add this. But I'm pretty sure the ricochet coverage of the face mask acts similarly to the helmet itself. So having face mask not only covers your face area, but also gives you more area of the ricochet chance, just like how the ear coverage do. From that, we can say the hitbox is the #1 priority on the list, right? But there's a catch. Some helmets do not offer the ability to wear a headset. But is it really that important wearing headsets? Of course, people gonna have different opinions on this. For me, headsets would only require if you are playing in open maps like Northridge, Valley, or Farm outside the model. But if you're playing in TV station or going inside the armory, it doesn't really matter because you actually can still hear footsteps probably around 35 meters of you depending on the sound blocking level. Now, some helmets, however, do offer an additional sound pickup and noise reduction, but it's going to be way expensive than the other on the same level like this AN95. This costs almost the same as a tier 6 helmet. There's also other stats such as the ergonomics and the movement speed. What this ergonomics does is it reduces your aim speed, so depending on the gun build that you have, you're gonna have a slight impact on your ADS speed. But I think one of the most important factor is the movement speed, because it affects your whole playstyle. When you're already wearing a heavy armor, with this additional minus movement speed, it's gonna affect how you travel the map and your map rotation, especially when you're in a medium range fight. Some helmets goes for like -4%, it's not that bad, but there are helmets that goes to 7% and even -10%, and that is huge. There's also other factor that sometimes you don't even need helmet at all. If you take a look at the stats of the weapons in this game, they have an effective range. I believe this is in meters, so basically above this effective range, this gun won't kill you. even if you're not using a helmet. If you take a look at all the weapons, most weapons don't even have range above 60 meters. Even the MK14 only has 60 effective range with the extended barrel. So if you're sniping, you're gonna make some distance, right? If you can kite your enemy above 60 meters, you won't get insta headshot, even if you don't wear any helmet. But of course, except when the enemy is also using sniper rifles, then you're dead. So with all the stats that I've explained, I'm gonna give you some recommendation. Let me start with tier 1. You may ask, why would I want a tier 1? True, but in case you do, all you want to look for is the ricochet chance. Because obviously, most players gonna use tier 4 bullets. So you only want to rely on the ricochet chance rather than the protection itself. So for tier 1 is the infamous orange helmet, the lightweight safety helmet. For tier 2, you have both the retro helmet For tier 3, there's this helmet, the SH12. It used to be so good back then when people still using tier 3 ammo. It has head and ear protection, high ricochet chance, and additional sound pickup and noise reduction. But of course, this helmet does not come with a face shield, so you still can get one shot in the face. Going for tier 4, we actually have a couple of good helmets here. Let's start with the KSS. There are two KSS helmets. What's special about this KSS helmet is that while you can still wear your headset, you can also use the DK8 face shield, and that is the level 4 face shield with medium ricochet chance. Now the problem with this helmet, however, this does not protect your ear, and that's where the KSS2 come in play. KSS2 offers head and ear protection, DK8 face shield, but low ricochet chance. I still prefer the KSS2 over the KSS1 because of the ear protection, because I've killed so many players because they don't have ear protection. The other level 4 helmet that you may want to look at is the helicopter helmet. Full coverage with an additional bad sound pickup and noise reduction, but a low ricochet chance for only 100k. It's basically the same price as the KSS series with the face mask and headset. What I would heavily recommend you, however, is the SH40. Not only it offers full coverage, head and ears, and high ricochet chance, the material of this helmet is hardened steel. The difference with this material, it's gonna take more beatings for it to be weakened. So let's say the other helmets only took one shot of beatings, right? You got shot in the head once, you heal up, but then you took another shot to the head, the bullet will go through and do full damage and you're dead. But with this helmet, you took one shot in the head, you heal up, they shoot you again in the head, you're still breathing. And this helmet also has level 4 face shield and is cheaper than the DK8 and have better material too. It does have moderate sound blocking, but the protection of this helmet for tier 4 is really good. Going to the level 5, there is only one level 5 face mask in this level. I would only suggest two helmets. That is the Matska, the infamous Matska. This is the meta helmet. Everyone is literally using this. It offers the best protection but severe sound blocking. So you might want to use this in close area like TV station, armory, or farm hotel, or Northeast hotel. And the other helmet that I would recommend is the AN95. It has everything. The only downside is the level 4 face mask, and the price is pretty expensive. Moving on to the level 6, the best helmet? It's the SH65. It's just the best. Full coverage with low sound blocking and only minus 4% movement speed? Come on, this is ridiculous. And they made it cheaper than before. You can get it for 390k, like what the fuck? And you can also do barter as a substitute. The devs definitely don't know shit about balance. They really thought the most powerful helmet is the barter helmet. But the thing is, the barter helmet has minus 10% movement speed. That is huge. And having the face mask as different part means you can just switch your face mask. Let's say you go in a raid and you only took shot to your face. When you finally go back from the raid, all you need to do is just sell the face mask and buy another one. It's cheaper and you also wearing full brand new helmet for the next raid. If you go with the Maror helmet, your helmet took beatings and then you repair it, the quality of the protection is going to be lower for the next raid. Not only it costs you more money to fix, but also you're gonna have lower survival chance in the next raid. And not only that, you can also attach thermal goggles on the SH65. So what you guys think about this? You got any recommendation? If so, comment down below and don't forget to hit the likes and subscribe. And I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.